Welcome to something. My brother has just discovered the greatest thing that I've ever seen. It is called Creepypasta Boyfriend Scenarios. The scenarios in which a creepypasta character will become your boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm gonna file this under FanFiction rather than creepypasta because I don't expect there to be anything creepy about this.
This is FanFiction. Okay, so this is gonna be an awful FanFiction.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay, guys. So this is Creepypasta Boyfriend Scenarios. How you meet.
Just the killer.
It's about 2 in the morning. And you just couldn't sleep. So you had gotten up from your bed and headed down the stairs for maybe something to drink.
Maybe.
You had thought that would have helped you sleep. But guess what? Shia Labeouf. No. Guess what? It didn't. Isn't Shia Labeouf the best creepypasta?
Yeah.
As you were walking
He's
back
the
up the
best
steps,
character.
you had heard something moving around in your room. So you of course had very carefully walked up the rest of the stairs and opened your bedroom door. You peeked inside to see if anything was in there. When you didn't see anything, you walked into your room calmly. Till you felt the sharp metal of a knife against the skin of your neck. A hand that felt leather was over your mouth.
Your mouth was leather?
You had bit that hand as you quickly pulled away because, Jeff the killer, the trained killer, wasn't expecting someone to bite his hand when he puts it over his mouth without any other restraints.
You dummy.
You heard a few curses from the intruder. As you turned around, you had realized that you had come face to face with Jeff the killer himself. Oh, he's real.
Yeah,
because in the world where Jeff the Killer exists, they make fan fictions about him.
I know, right?
You stood there, shocked out of your mind, and he smirked.
You're quite beautiful, so I won't kill you for now.
That was the worst thing he said before Alex died of cringe. And that was the last thing he said before jumping out of your window.
Okay, that happened.
Ben drowned! Ben drowned!
Oh, don't worry. You get Eyeless Jack, you get Slender Man, you get Hoodie.
Dude,
Lost Silver!
I'm sorry. Let's keep going.
Okay, where were we?
You had just gotten a free game from some random person on the street. You didn't really care as long as the game was free.
Well, it was.
So once you had your hands on the cliche, you had rushed home to try it out.
Mm-hmm.
You had, as you entered the room, put the cartridge into the... This is the weirdest tense of all time. This is, I think, second person tense.
Second person.
But it's like,
you.
It's like nonsensical second person because you had...
I don't know.
Like, isn't second person you do?
They're writing it very awkwardly.
So you had, as you entered the room, put the cartridge into the Nintendo. This is just way too complicated for this person to handle.
Like if you read Vincent V. Cava's Picture This, it's like a 45-minute story that's all in second person. That's how you write in second person.
Okay.
I'll link it.
Link it.
Vincent V. Cava. Praise.
And you plopped onto the floor in front of the edge of your bed. The game started up normal, and once you got there, you had saw that there was already a file named Ben. That's when curiosity took over, and you decided to check out the file and finish the game for them. Thanks for providing a really shoddy summary of the first chapter of Ben Drowned.
Good job.
It worked smoothly till images and text started showing up out of nowhere. They got really lazy. That's when curiosity took over. Or you had gotten a bit scared over this, but when your character Link burst into flames, that's when I started laughing. But that's when you started to freak out badly.
Frank Zappa came out.
The text, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" appeared before a hand had started coming out of your TV, as it was followed by a body of a boy about your age. You were scared to death and too shocked to say anything. So you had just sat there staring. He had given you a sly grin, and he just walks back to your TV after getting a good look at you. He entered your TV, but before completely disappearing the TV, he said, "See you later, yes or no," before disappearing. What? So, a dude coming out of your TV, like going, like that guy who has the world record for the eyeballs that pop out of his
Yeah.
head. Like some dude going like, and then going, see you later in the game. Yes or no? That's like Omegle. That's like falling in love with someone on Omegle who's like ASL lol. Just like.
Oh, it'd be like if you found out someone on Omegle as a completely black screen.
That's what I'm saying.
Audio,
no, the text. I'm talking about the text
yeah,
chat.
exactly.
Where it's like
yes,
ASL, like
no.
age, sex, location, love me. Just like, no! Alright.
But he came out of a TV.
Next one, Slender Man.
Beautiful.
You were walking around the woods. It's gonna Shia Labeouf again. You were walking around the woods peacefully, like you did usually every morning. Then you began to hear static for some unknown reason, and it made you feel dizzy, but you continued to walk. You came across a note upon a tree you had walked towards, but it collapsed. Collapsed. What?
It walked towards it, but collapsed at the trunk of the tree.
Okay, this is not right.
Yeah.
This can't be right. You leaned against the tree, taking in deep breaths as your eyelids began to feel heavy. You had your eyes half lidded. That's not a
Yeah.
phrase. When you had seen a very tall and slender man.
Slender Man!
He said it! With no face appear in front of you. He studied you for a minute before picking you up, and then boom! You're both inside your bedroom.
Oh! I didn't know you were so forward, Slender Man.
He had set you down upon your bed as you began to relax. As he turned to you, believe you had spoken.
As
he turned to leave, comma, you had spoken.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Thank you.
Before blacking out. Once you were finally awake, you had found a note lying next to your bed. It had read, "Come back to the woods sometime."
Thanks, Slendy.
Thanks for kidnapping
Thanks,
me.
Slender Man.
Next one, my personal favorite Creepypasta character, Eyeless Jack.
Yeah, because he's brought us so much joy.
He did.
Really. Actually, Jeff the Killer's brought us quite a bit of joy.
Yeah, but there's something about Eyeless Jack that makes me laugh because he's like the badly developed Jeff the Killer.
Because we saw the origin of him.
We did learn how he was originated.
In which he started his own
You know what's
life.
really funny?
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with this pasta at all.
What?
But there's been everyone complains about how Spider-Man gets a lot of origin stories. Jeff the Killer gets origin stories every day on the Jeff the Killer wiki.
If I count the amount of tabs I had open with Jeff the Killer origins,
like they might even
there's like 5 that I still haven't read.
They might not even like talk like the ones with like Liu as the main character, the ones with
oh boy,
Jane as the main character.
The real story.
Yeah, they're all like origin stories for Jeff. It's even worse than the ones with like Spider-Man. Next thing you know, Tom Holland is gonna be the next Jeff the Killer.
Isn't there like a movie coming out or no?
I thought that was a failed fan funding. They made like $400.
Yeah, they tried again. I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
I wasn't.
They're trying again. It was on the Creepypasta.
You think I care about that? You think I know? Okay.
Well, I mean, if it came out, would you not see it?
No.
I'd see it.
I wouldn't see it because it would be supporting that person.
That's true. I'd still see it. I don't care. It'd be horrible.
Transitioning to Eyeless Jack. You were sleeping peacefully in your bed. So wait, is this all like happening? Like,
Yeah.
like he like come back to the woods sometimes.
This
goes
person-
to sleep, wakes up, and then the Eyeless Jack happens.
Yeah.
You were sleeping peacefully in your bed, so you had felt the coldness of a blade upon your skin near your kidneys.
Yes.
You had shot up from your bed when you had felt a sudden pain. You gripped your... Well, maybe because you shot up in bed while there was a knife near your kidney.
It's true.
As you looked around your room to come face to face with a man. The man was wearing a black hoodie and blue mask with a black substance oozing out from the eye sockets. You were about to scream, but his hand was placed over your mouth.
Just bite him.
And you didn't bite it. Yeah, both of you were staring at each other, you out of fear, and him out... Oh! Both of you were staring at each other, comma, you out of fear, and him out of confusion.
They just forget commas.
Then he spoke. Don't worry, I won't kill you.
Thanks, Eyeless Jack. Can we make an Eyeless Jack movie and that's his voice?
I'm Eyeless Jack.
How are you doing?
I mean, I'd see that.
That had calmed
I
you
feel
down
like we're
just a
obligated to see the Jeff the Killer movie
Yeah,
if it
we
comes
are.
out.
And then we
That's
then
why.
we have to make a what's the show that Cinema Snob does?
Midnight Screams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, but that'd be a reaction.
Oh, dude.
We can't do a
We'd get
reaction.
copyrighted.
No.
Both of you were staring at each other out of fear and him out of confusion. Then he spoke.
Don't worry, I won't kill you.
That had calmed you down just a bit.
Even though
because he wasn't lying.
I'll just steal one of your kidneys.
He wasn't. Yeah. He didn't kill like anyone. He just cut their kidneys out.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he did kill the one guy, but he didn't kill the protagonist of the story. Wait, no, he didn't. He killed the brother.
He killed the brother,
and then he cut the main character's kidney out
for no reason. Yeah.
So that shouldn't be a comforting.
No, he would have killed the main guy. He only got away, remember? Because he had to grab his camera and take a picture, and then run out of the house.
Yeah.
That story's amazing.
Both of you were staring at each other out of fear, having confusion. Don't worry, I won't kill you. That calmed you down just a bit as you calmed your eyes, thinking, closing this. No, I'm just kidding. The hand over your mouth had been removed because you bit it. No. As you said, thanks. As you opened your eyes to find out that he had already left. And that is how you meet your future boyfriend. A guy's like, I won't kill you. Thank you. Dating.
That already left. And how you knew your window was left open. How I knew?
How did you know?
I don't know.
Maybe because you perceived time to get...
Oops, I accidentally opened OBS.
Get out of here, Obes. Next, Laughing Jack, the clown. Who in the original story...
Wait for Lost Silver. Just wait for Lost Silver.
Just wait. Think about this. Laughing Jack.
It's also kind of a mental hallucination. Sort of.
1 was a hallucination. 2 was painted as a normal clown. He wasn't painted as an emo clown as far as I know.
Yeah, he was painted as a... No, he was kind of sadistic. That's about it.
No, but he wasn't painted feature-wise...
Oh, yeah.
As like an emo... Like
I mean,
clown.
the fan base took him and made him black and white.
Yeah, exactly. But the guy who wrote the story, when I listened to the story, I felt like it was a normal clown.
Yeah, it was just like a... No, yeah, but apparently they want to be...
You were at an abandoned carnival, thinking maybe it would be fun to be there. Thinking that maybe you'd find your 5th boyfriend.
We have so much bad luck. Yeah. According to his story...
Well, no, our viewers do.
To us.
Our viewers do, because we're talking about them.
True.
Like you.
But this story's talking to us.
Yeah. You. Hold on. You. You gotta save some of the boyfriends for us. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you know who you are. One of you has a sister named Catherine. You remember that?
I thought you were gonna go into Gemma's back and be like...
One of you is playing the piano.
Yeah, no, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
One of you has a sister named Catherine. One of you is playing the piano as you watch my video. And one of you is getting annoyed because we're not reading.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but small doses.
Then, as you were wandering around, you bumped into someone. This shocked you, of course. This is an abandoned carnival.
An abandoned carnival?
I know, an abandoned carnival after all. But nevertheless, you apologized. You got to look at the person before you walked off, and it made you wonder.
It was. I hope that was a subtle reference.
And it made you wonder. Just flash it right now. Because he looked like a goth clown.
Goth clown.
You were walking around looking at stuff of your interest, but what you found weird was that the clown keeps showing up wherever you go at this carnival.
Well, hey, a goth clown is an abandoned carnival. Sorry.
AKA a serial killer.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm surprised that all these people haven't killed you yet.
Yeah, you then walked up to him as he offered you some candy, and of course you accepted. You loved candy.
You idiot!
You two had gotten to be friends, but you soon had to leave, but not before promising to come back tomorrow.
Well done.
As you walked away, the goth clown yelled, "They all float!" Just like...
Oh, yes. They float, Georgie. They float.
They all float.
They all do, dude. Now for the...
Please don't copyright strike us.
Lost Silver. The Pokemon game! How to date a Pokemon game. Alright guys, hey. You were playing on your Game Boy. You were playing a Pokemon game. You had gotten cheap from the GameStop. It was acting weird from what you could tell, but you continued to play, because you dumb. No.
You were
too freaked. To play, so you were too freaked out to play.
Game freak.
As you dropped the Game Boy. But you did a... But you... But as you did, a boy appeared. A boy had appeared.
Did you
from
read
the
that like I
board.
read it?
Yeah.
As you did a boy.
You got arrested. The boy seemed really shy and looked like one of those Pokemon trainers.
This person is attracted to everything.
He was so adorable to you as you almost hugged him, but stopped the urge.
You almost hugged me in your Game Boy.
Hi, my name is Yes or No. What's yours?
I think that's your name.
Hi, my name is... I'm gonna do it anyway. Hi, my name is Yes or No. What's yours? You asked as you smiled at him gently. My name is... Lost Silver. He had stuttered out as you almost awed. You two had talked some more as you had started to become friends before he left back to his world, waving goodbye. What is the grammar? He left back to his world? Anyway, to the next character, Hoodie.
Infamous. From Slowing Going Crazy.
The non-canon Slowly Going Crazy
Exactly.
Hoodie version, though.
Hoodie.
Masky, too.
Masky, Hoodie, and Masky, right.
They were both in it, weren't they?
And Toby!
Oh my gosh, this is the Slowly Going Crazy reunion, dude!
Yeah, man!
Dude, come on, that's... Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, Hoodie, you were walking along the roads to the park. It was a bit odd for someone your age to be there, but you didn't care. And no one was there anyways. You see, it's quite light for the younger kids.
Thanks.
As you can see the sun setting low into the night. You were sitting on one of the few swings as you just sat there thinking till you felt your swing getting pushed up, which made you instantly grab onto the chains. You looked around to see a person in an orange hoodie as the person sat on the swing right next
his
to
hoodie
yours.
was orange? Why wasn't it black and white? Why wasn't it an emo hoodie?
Yeah, exactly. So you saw
So-
you saw a person sitting next to you grabbing your chain with the orange hoodie, and you didn't run.
So, what are you doing out here alone?
The person asked as you finally found out the person to be male.
This
Well,
is you.
maybe not. Well, how can I not be alone when no one else is around? What?
You stated as you looked at the rest of the park.
You're not alone now.
He said, which made you look at him.
You already
Why?
read.
Why am I alone when there's someone else around?
You asked confused on what he said.
I am here now.
He said as he looked at you, which made you smile brightly.
You were so coming back tomorrow.
Okay.
It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh god. The problem is there's 6 chapters.
Wait, really?
Can we get through 2 of these?
Maybe. Probably not.
Okay.
Masky. You were in your favorite cafe. You were eating cheesecake, of course, because this author knows you. You love cheesecake.
I love it.
Like if you were reading this story and you were talking to me,
Yeah.
it'd be wrong. I hate cheesecake.
Exactly. Let's go on.
So why would I be eating
It's all right.
cheesecake? A man walked in. I thought a man walked off the cliff. A man walked.
Are you seeing things right?
A man walked into the cafe, not shortly, so a long time after he sat at one of the many tables, also eating cheesecake.
Oh wow. You guys
But what interested you the most was he was wearing a feminine-looking white mask, and he was still eating.
Yeah.
Just,
Is there in the mask?
he can't. You keep staring once in a while before you knew he had gotten up and sat at your table. So you were staring at him. You were staring at him, and you're like, "That's enough staring at him." You turn back to your table, and he's sitting there.
You were quite shocked by this, but paid no mind to this as you two began talking.
When it was time for you to leave, he had paid, then made you promise to come back tomorrow for a cheesecake eating contest. Oh, it was on. You won because he didn't get a single bite into his mouth. Because he's wearing a white mask. And now, for the return of my favorite character ever, other than Eyeless Jack. Here's how you meet Titchy Toby.
We never read that.
Yeah, but he was in their story.
That's true.
Titchy Toby's not good enough to read, by the way, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You were walking down the streets and walking past many alleys. You had to rush home to get ready for a friend's birthday, so
Wait, you have friends?
I don't. You had to take a shortcut through an alley. You were walking fast, hoping that this alley wasn't a dead end. Things started to freak you out as shadows appeared, and it seemed like the shadow appeared. As shadows appered,
and it
seemed like someone was following you. You were filled with dread. I can't get up in the shadow appeared, and he had a gun. Get out of the house.
Wait, you're in the alley. You're not in the house.
I know. So you turned very slowly only to see nothing. You breathe out a sigh. Then all of a sudden something jumped in front of you, making you jump.
And
scream just a little, not too much. It frightens you even more to see the hatchets at his sides. You gulped and just stood there, wondering what he was gonna do.
You actually just like gulped down.
So you just stood there. You didn't run. He set the hatchets down and seemed to be laughing. You are quite funny, so I won't kill you. But you have to come back tomorrow.
They all make them promise to come back tomorrow. How many people want them to come back tomorrow? This is a busy day.
At least Slender Man was a nice guy. He was like, come back to the forest sometime.
Yeah.
He's a gentleman.
He said to you as you just nodded your head and hurried out the alley.
You did need to get home, you know.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't know that actually.
No, I didn't.
Because you kind of just cut into the middle of the
All-powerful
story.
author, tell me what I am.
You are in love with all of these creepypastas.
And you were eating cheesecake because you love cheesecake.
Anyway, you had sprained your ankle. As you were slightly limping, you used the wall to make it home. Roger Waters gave you the thumbs up. A car had pulled up to you.
Yeah, but there's nobody home.
Yeah. A car had pulled up to you as the window rolled down to show a man. The window rolled down to show a man. Like the window rolled down.
The window was like, oh, well, you're nearby. I'll just do it myself.
The window had like a car's face, and it went, here's a man. There was a picture of a man. Good day. I can fix that if you need any help. He had offered to help you, but you shook your head. As you keep on limping, he wouldn't stop asking to help.
Yeah, but no, he's got the wall. It's okay.
That guy, he had a rap rhythm going on. As you keep on limping, he wouldn't stop asking to help and saying that he could fix it. You always rejected the offer. Because it's happened 20 times before.
Till he pulled you into the car. Nice.
You eventually got over it and you two started talking. He soon pulled up to your house as he opened the car door for you. He helped you out and towards the door. Here you are, subscriber. See you soon, he said and walked off, leaving you there stunned. Who was that? That wasn't even a creepypasta character. That was just a suspicious man.
Ooh, man. Oh, God.
So, next time...
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, so
guys,
continue it.
Next episode of Bad Fan Fiction, we will be talking about all of the characters and what happens when you guys hang out.
But that's... I might want to pull that and hold off, though. You know, I don't... Because there's only so much of this you could take, Alex.
We're not reading now.
I know.
But, next episode, we will be reading about what happens when you hang out with Jeff, Ben, Slenderman, Eyeless Jack, Laughing Jack, Lost Silver, Hoodie, Masky, Titchy Toby, and Dr. Smiley.
Dr. Smiley.
Apparently Dr. Smiley was that dude who helped you, who pulled you into his car. Dr. Smiley, the vibe I get from that name is like a 60 or like 50 to 60-year-old dude who just gets people into his car and then takes them home. But like uses it as a way to like get with people. He's like, I'm nice, I drove you home. Let's go on a date.
Let's go on a human date.
Please, Miss, human
person.
Human close quotation marks. I love you. It's like, alright guys, we will see you on the next episode of Bad Fan Fiction.
Awful fan fiction, Alex.
Hey, this is pretty
Get
bad.
your name right.
We will see you on the next episode of Awful Fan Fiction. Have fun, guys, and remember, One of you loves to play the piano.
What?